Let's get to the Netherlands. There is where Ajax Football Club play their football. Mohammed Kudus plays for Ajax Football Club. He was not a happy man over the weekend. So Ajax played the season opener against Fortuna Sittard. They won 3-2, and head coach of Ajax decided to bring Kudus on in the 90th minute. Now, he tweeted this a little while after the game. It appears to be song lyrics by Kwesi Arthur, but there's something called inference in this world, and we know better. So we know that these are not just random song lyrics that Kudus wants to tweet. So let me read that for you. So he says, 3 points, new season, big energy, and same Kudus dream. Note that sentence. That sentence is important to me. Same Kudus dream. He says, and I quote, sometimes people, they act like you don't put in that pain. So you for remind them who they playing with. Tired of being humble. My cookie is starting to crumble. 10 toes, never flinch, never fold. Drama. Mohammed Kudus. This is the message he put out there. And I'm telling you again, this is not music. You can decide to think this is him quoting song lyrics, but this is not him quoting song lyrics. Mohammed Kudus is basically out there trying to tell Ajax that, you know what, there's nobody out here who played better than me in preseason. It is unpardonable that you are making me go through this right now. And just for those of you who are watching, Yahweh J. Minta of Citi Sports just put out a really lovely article deciphering the Kudus conundrum. It's out on citisportsonline.com, so you should read that. But Atu, I saw that you also took affront at this particular tweet put out by Mohammed Kudus. How did you feel about this?
I made my thoughts known to him, and he replied me and he said he will let his feet do that. Because I asked him that, how does this solve anything? And he said he will let his feet do the talking. I said, okay, just keep that energy and then keep working at it. The energy of letting your feet do the talking.
Yeah.
Because look,
sometimes your feet will do the talking in training in preseason and the coach will still not pick you.
I know. But I think that this kind of reaction does more harm than good. One, for the team, is it opens up an unnecessary can where everyone starts questioning whether there's favoritism in the team.
Yep.
And there was another one where there were undertones of racism, which for me are no-go areas.
Same Kudus.
Same Kudus. If you go through his Twitter. So I didn't like that one either. Again, it opens up a whole conversation about whether there is favoritism, whether you're
discrimination,
discrimination, and all of that. Beyond that, it also puts potential suitors off because no club or no coach wants a player who starts throwing tantrums
and likes to take things to the public domain.
Yes, because my belief is this: if you have disagreements with the manager, and I'm saying this because my interpretation of those tweets were not to be music lyrics. I believe he was talking about the situation of him not getting the stats. If you have issues with your game time, walk to the manager or someone at the club, talk to someone in-house, right, and try to settle it there. If not, and you want to move away, quietly. Because trust me, not every team will be excited with a player who cannot keep quiet when they are not happy, or who cannot keep things in-house and wants to go public with it. Players sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. Those have got to be respected. But he's a fantastic talent, and that's why I didn't like the fact that the focus was now on his attitude or something he put out there than on the football. I do expect that it's a long season. He's going to get opportunities. And I told him, we had a quick chat after the little banter public. We had a quick chat in the DM, and I told him that the opportunities will come. He should just keep training. I can understand that this disappointment or the discomfort with his situation because this is his third season. If he's not,
he barely played in the second season.
If he's not guaranteed, if he's not a guaranteed starter, and if he's not considered to be a significant contributor to the Ajax team, he has got to be uncomfortable with it. So I like the fact that he's not happy with the situation. Especially in a team at Ajax where the turnover is very high. They are always looking for the next talent. Yesterday, they announced a new deal with a player they had gotten from the Latin American region. That was I think the third in the week. Right.
So the crazy thing about Ajax is that everybody's actually quality.
Exactly. And there is always new talent in the team. So it's important that he does not get comfortable in that situation. So I like the attitude and the fact that he doesn't like being in this situation.
Yeah.
I feel that if he puts in, if I were Kudus, I'll take it upon myself and try to add something new to my game.
You mean try and investigate the past of what you don't have?
Exactly. I feel, and the general view on Kudus is that there are no question marks about him on the ball.
Yeah.
There are question marks when he's not on the ball. So I feel he probably needs to consider that and look at what he can add to his game in this final season and play for a contract elsewhere, not at Ajax.
So use your opportunities to audition for potential suitors
elsewhere. If he plays very well and doesn't get offers outside of Ajax, win-win situation, because Ajax will be forced to either improve his contracts, and they will do that because they are now guaranteed of his quality, and he's going to get more game time.
Well, I'm just getting indication that Tottenham have looked into Kudus, but if you know Tottenham and Ajax, they have some kind of link. They move players between each teams a lot, so it's a very big possibility. Let's